SHOT Show 2015, the Steel Will Knives. I'm here with Boris. How are you, sir?
Not too bad. How are you?
Really good. Let's talk about some of the knives you guys are offering.
Sure. So my name is Boris Sheckman. I'm a director of business development for SMG. Our brand Steel Will Knives. We're really excited this year at SHOT Show to be introducing our line of knives. We've got 61 different models in our 2015 catalog. 16 are ready to go right now, and more will be trickling in the next couple of weeks. We've got a lot of stuff, very diverse offering for pretty much any demographic of knife buyer. We have stuff that extremely premium Italian stuff, all the way down to more modest price points of outdoor knives that are made for hunting and camping and skinning and pretty much anything you can think of.
Awesome.
So I can show you.
Geckos, yeah.
Sure. So this is a series of knife that I was really excited about because it doesn't have that typical tactical, dark look to it, that stealth look. It's really refreshing to look at something like this. This is called the Gecko. It's got a micarta handle that's meant to look like kind of like a lizard skin, almost. N690 CO steel, lockback folder, extremely smooth. Just a piece that's very pretty to look at. And we have the fixed blade counterparts here. We have the Gecko 1510, which is a smaller fixed blade.
About the same size as the folder, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
And if you look at the fit and finish on those guys, just real quickly, I want you to see that. Look how polished this is right here. Okay, this is what you're getting into with this knife. It's really finished off. It's really nice looking. Got a little jimping up there, a rounded spine. It's going to be comfortable to work with for a long time. Very nice.
So and this is the biggest one of the bunch. By the way, they all come with a handmade Italian leather sheath, mountable either horizontally or vertically. And this thing is extremely stable within the sheath. This thing is not going anywhere, so you can mount it upside down if you wanted to. But this is the biggest one in the series.
Very nice. Yes. And how many inches is that one? Looks like 6, 5, 6.
I can tell you exactly. I have it on the spec sheet, but I think it's right around 5.
Okay. Very nice. Yeah, those are very, very pretty. They look like some great outdoors knives. I'd love to do some work with those. Yeah, very attractive. Availability is coming. And the MSRP on those is around?
Availability is now. We have these in stock. MSRP on these are right around $280.
Okay, $280. Cool. Let's look at this guy right here.
Sure. This is the Chieftain, also one of our newer designs. This guy here, made in the USA. As I call it, big sandwich maker. This is a heavy tactical knife, really versatile in the outdoors. 1095, high carbon, micarta handles. We have these in 2 colors. We have it in green and we also have it in orange for someone who's looking for a high vis option.
Very nice. Heavy duty. This thing is, the weight is forward. It wants to chop. Nice thick 1095 stock of steel, coated. Very nice. Comes with the sheath there, as you can see.
It's got a big pocket for either sharpening stone, or alternatively, a lot of guys like to, do something like this and carry a smaller knife inside there.
Nice. Cool. Made in USA, 1095. I like it. That is really, really sweet. Excellent. We got a few folders over here and some sort of, EDC-ish knives.
Sure. So I'll start with this one right here. This is our flagship folder. This is called a Bruiser. It's a big folding knife. Certainly not an EDC, but extremely comfortable, extremely it's very non-slippery. It can be used with gloves, wet hands. This type of knife, it's got a big flipper on it, and when this flipper is engaged, it doubles as a finger guard in an open position. Just really a smooth action, Italian-made work of craftsmanship.
Very nice. I know some guys that would be more than happy to EDC that knife. So, it's a bit above what I like to carry, but make that a lot above. This is like 8 ounces or something. It's fairly heavy, but it's nice, well built. Looks cool.
And then we have its little brother here, the Onrush series. We have an Onrush 612, and then we have an Onrush 622, which has a Tanto blade on it. Also, N690 CO steel, G10 scales, Italian made, really just very nice, more EDC-able type of knife.
Yep.
And then for something that's definitely an EDC, this would be this guy here. This is on our Urban Series. Our Urban Series are knives that can be easily concealed. And this guy right here, this one should be out in just a few months at the latest. This is an AUS 8 blade. Nice little pistol grip on it with jimping all around it. So when your hand settles into this knife, it's just extremely comfortable. It's not going anywhere.
Nice.
And it comes with a Kydex sheath.
Cool. That's great. I got that in hand a minute ago, and that's actually quite comfortable to hold this way. You can see it using it in a reverse grip as well, and being pretty deadly. Cool. We got some other ones we want to talk about.
Sure. So this one right here, we have this in two different blade configurations. This is meant to look like a Japanese katana style blade. You can see the katana stitching on it, which is actually there more for grip purposes, but G10 scales, 9CR 15 MOV steel. Really a pretty piece that is a lot of people like this as a mantelpiece. However, this is a fully functional tactical knife. It's extremely comfortable.
Very nice. I like it. And the MSRP on that one?
That's about $140. I would have to check between $140 and $150.
Okay. And you can check the website, which is, what's the website again?
www.steelwillknives.com.
Okay, cool. Excellent. What's that guy?
This is our Italian dagger. We have several daggers. This is one that's just pretty to look at. This is a N690CO blade, micarta handle, and this one comes with a leather handmade sheath.
Very nice. That is really pretty. If you guys are into daggers, whether again as a mantelpiece knife or something to actually press into the intended role, this feels like a really, really nice one. And the MSRP on that's going to be
this one's going to be $350.
Around $350, you say?
Yep.
Okay, cool. And then we got one last one.
This is a dagger as well. For someone who's looking to use a dagger in the field, whether it's military, law enforcement, whatever, this one's probably more practical. It's extremely it's got an anti-slip coating on it, or rather it's got G10 scales on it, but the texture is extremely anti-slip resistant. N690CO, also made in Italy, and it's got a very versatile sheath, Kydex.
So you could pull the nylon webbing off of that and directly attach that onto your Molly gear, whatever it is, or use it in its standard configuration, attached to your belt or what have you. Pretty versatile. Good grind on the tip there. Love that. Nice shape to it. Really cool. So we wanted to stop by and give you guys a look at some of the knives. There's lots more of them, guys. We just don't have time to show you everything. From Steel Will Knives. You gotta check them out. This brand is really interesting. The stuff they're putting out looks very high quality. And hopefully I'll get to try some out sometime this year. Thank you very much, Boris, for giving us that look.
Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it.
We're at SHOT Show 2015 with Steel Will Knives.